Libras, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a look at the next 72 hours for you. Of course, any information that you may be looking for will be listed in the description. And what's going on? What does the next 72 hours have in store for my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements? Okay, so first card we have is the Five of Pentacles. So over the next 72 hours, you could be assessing what you've recently separated yourself from. There could be a friend group, job, relationship, business, family. There's something here that you may have recently taken a step back from, or had to walk away from, or experienced some type of maybe even lost to some degree. I see finances being a big focus for you, how you can make more money, how you can have more resources and hold on to more of your resources. If you're in a relationship where it feels like certain things are lacking, you could be trying to understand, like, where did things go wrong? Especially if there has been this constant makeup to breakup energy. You could really be trying to get to the root this next 72 hours of what causes you guys to keep having to separate, or what is causing you guys to keep bumping heads. This could be a time where also people are showing you who truly is in support of you and who isn't. You could be working on something business-wise, and maybe you're realizing that, you know, certain friends don't really want to support. Or you could also be realizing there are certain habits and certain beliefs that you have to completely let go of in order for you to see some sort of breakthrough. Now, going into career and finance, we have the 10 of Wands. So you may be a bit overwhelmed with the workload that you have. You could have a lot of clients during this time frame, or you could have a lot of work that you have to complete, a lot of hours that you're taking on. And this could be a bit overwhelming over the next couple of hours, or not couple, but 72 hours. Also, it talks about just being annoyed with the level of responsibility that could be on your back financially. You could have so many bills that, as you as a single person, you are responsible for, or within your family unit, within your relationship, you hold up majority of the finances, and you try to be the most financially responsible spouse or person in your household, and for some reason everything ends up falling on you. So you could be feeling quite tired of this. You also could be realizing there's a coworker or maybe a boss who's still holding some type of grudge. There could have been a disagreement, an argument you guys got into, and they're still holding on to it, or they're still making it a bigger deal than what it needs to be. Now, going into love, I have the 9 of Pentacles. So for a lot of my Libras, you could be intentionally choosing to be single, saying, you know what, I need to be focusing on my career. I need to be spending some time focusing on me. So that's going to be your focal point. For others of you, you could be in a relationship and maybe feeling like you don't have as much support as you would like to. And it could feel like you're in the relationship by yourself, or you're dealing with somebody who can do things or may do things where they act like they're single themselves, or like they want to be single. For others of you, it could be just you focused more on career related stuff. Like, even if you're in a relationship, it could be this hyper focus on getting money, doing your own thing, putting the focal point on you. Now, the possible challenge, I have the Sun card. So this could be a Leo specifically, or this could be just personal epiphanies that you're having. The Sun card talks about light being shed on a situation. So There could be certain things that you're seeing differently about a person that you're dealing with, where it's like, wow, you didn't show me this side before. If I would have known that you had these ways about yourself, I probably would have been a lot more cautious in dealing with you or giving you the time of day. So with them now showing you different parts of themselves or how they operate, you could just be looking at them differently. This also could be challenges with the person you may have children with. You guys may not be on good terms, or the communication may just be revealing a lot about the state of the relationship to some degree. Now, the advice, I have the Four of Swords. So it's important that you take some time out to think about any permanent decisions or decisions you want to make during this time frame. Do not make any impulsive decisions that you may potentially want to walk back later. Okay. Also, if you are on a break from a love interest, this isn't the time to be like stressing out or worrying, but more so assessing the relationship. You could be so worried about whether or not you guys will reconcile that you're not even paying attention to the actual issues that caused you guys to split up in the first place. And assessing, okay, what needs to change? What do I have the capacity or the ability to make different within my relationship? Try to focus on the issue at hand outside of just the breakup itself. Also, if you have been sitting on certain like creative ideas or business ideas, or just sitting on a decision and just waiting and waiting and waiting for certain answers to just kind of fall out of the sky, the answer is, or the truth is, whatever you're waiting to give you this answer is only going to come from you actually trying. Like, we don't know how prepared we are for things sometimes until we're literally in the thick of the situation and we realize like, okay, maybe I wasn't as prepared or I was over prepared. So you can't think out every single move beforehand. Now, going into the outcome, I have the Knight of Swords. So Libras, you could be on this trailblazing energy by the end of this next 72 hours. Extremely focused, driven. You could be, playing no games, cutting things off with the swiftness. The Knight of Swords also talks about verbal disagreements. Be careful of letting someone get you riled up enough to where you say things in the heat of the moment that you don't necessarily mean, or do things in the heat of the moment that you don't necessarily want to do. But yeah, I see you guys like having a plan and trying to work towards it by the end of this next 72 hours. Very clear on what you want to do and doing what needs to be done. Be careful of just rushing though to get things done or to get things going to where you miss important details that could, be important later. But this is what I see. I hope that this was helpful and to give you insight. If you enjoyed, thumbs up the video, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.